Welcome to page 4 of your probability packet. Today, you should be on lesson 1.4. We are going to look at calculating the probability of a single event, meaning only one action will occur, then it's over. Take a look at our single event. Express each probability as a fraction, a decimal, and as a percent. 8 cards are mixed together. 1 card is selected. What is the probability that? Now remember, once 1 card is selected, the problem is over and all the cards are put back into the deck. If we take a look at our 8 cards, we can see that each have the same chance of being drawn. They are the same size and same shape. Let's take a look at problem number 1. It states, what is the probability that a 7 or an 8 will be drawn? Well, out of 8 possible outcomes, 2 of them are successes, a 7 or an 8. So, as a fraction, that probability is a 2 out of 8 chance, which of course reduces to 1/4. Now grab your calculator to convert that to a decimal. 2 divided by 8 equals 0.25. or 25 hundredths. As we convert that to a percent, we see we have a 25% chance of being successful on a single draw. Now, let's take a look at problem number 2. Problem number 2 states, what's the probability of selecting a card that is not 6? Well, if you look at the deck, 1 is not a 6, neither is 2, 3 is not a 6, 4, 5 is not a 6, 7 is not a 6, and neither is 8. We have a very strong chance of getting this to occur. We have a 7/8 chance of getting this to occur, which is pretty strong. Grab your calculator and punch in 7 divided by 8. You can use the calculator on your phone if necessary. You should have gotten the decimal 0.875, and when we convert that to a percentage, we get 87.5%. That's a very strong chance of occurring, as opposed to the previous question, which is only 25%, much weaker. Take a look at number 9. Number 9 states, what's the probability on a single draw of getting a card that is not a 9? Well, take a look at your deck. All of the cards are not a 9. So we would have an 8 out of 8 chance, which is equivalent to 1. And as we convert that to a decimal, we see there's 100% chance of getting that to occur, which means it is certain. It absolutely must happen. Let's move on together to number 5. You can complete number 4 on your own later. Number 5 states, what is the probability of selecting an even card or a 1? And that's on a single draw. Take a look at your deck of 8 and think about the even cards like 2, 4, 6, and 8. They would be winners. Or drawing a 1 would be a winner. we have 5 successes out of 8 possible cards. That's a 5/8 probability. You can convert that to a decimal on your own and check the answer key at the end of this video. Let's move on to number 7. Think of it this way. What's the probability of drawing a number greater than or equal to 4? Out of those 8 cards, think about the numbers that are greater than or equal to 4. Well, here's my 4. 5 is greater, 6 is greater, 7 is greater, and so is 8. We would have a 5 out of 8 chance of winning on a single draw. You can convert that to a decimal and then a percentage. Let's take a look finally at number 8. Number 8 states, what's the probability of drawing a number less than 20? And that's for a single draw. Take a look at your deck of 8. That's less than 20, so is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They're all less than 20. You would have an 8 out of 8 chance of getting that to occur. Convert that to a decimal and then to a percentage. Complete the remaining work on your own and check it against the answer key when you're done. This concludes the video for page 4.